Dirty Harry directs a movie about the afterlife. Hereafter. So Hereafter is ultimately 3 movies. It's 3 stories in one. It's about a little boy who loses his twin brother. It's about a French journalist who's had an afterlife experience. Yeah, French journalist, which means French subtitles, which means get ready to read really fast. And Matt Damon, who plays a medium, which is someone who can commune with the dead. You know, like the Ghost Whisperer, which we watch for the stories. Both of them. And the most interesting story arc in this movie is by far Matt Damon's. I mean, I really like Matt Damon's character. I mean, through the first half of the movie especially, I was just counting the minutes until he came back on screen. I really like how his abilities kept him from having normal interactions and relationships with people. That's awesome. And by the end of the movie, I did like the French woman story and how it touched on if you've had an afterlife experience. I mean, you can't really tell anyone about it, because they'll think you're a freak and they'll think you're crazy. Now, what really bogged down the story for me, I'm sorry to say, is the kid. I mean, he's a cute kid and all, but he doesn't matter as much as the other 2 do. However, roads don't start crossing in the movie until like 2 hours and 15 minutes into this 2.5-hour movie, so the connections you do get with the characters, it's not enough. Not for me. I just can't help but think in my own dick kind of way, if the kid was phantom edited out of the movie would have been about 1 hour and 45 minutes long, and I wouldn't have gotten the Return of the King feat. You know, in Return of the King, after they drop the ring in and there's still like a half an hour left in the movie, and you start just being like, come on, end. I did that in this movie. I call it the Return of the King feat. I love Return of the King. I wouldn't have it any other way, but the fact is, by the end of the movie, you start getting edgy, but you've also had 2.5 hours that were well worth it. So I just expected more from this movie. I expected more intricacy with 3 storylines dealing with the afterlife directed by the Clint Eastwood. I mean, to be fair, I suppose if you've had an afterlife experience of some sort, you'll connect with this movie like to an insane degree. And power to you, I just haven't. I haven't died. Which just goes to show you have to kill yourself to connect with Hereafter. Don't kill yourself. I'm just saying. I mean, it was well acted. The dialogue between the characters was really well written. Conceptually, it looked good, and it had good things about it. It had good potential. But in reality, it's okay, but you're not going to remember it in T-minus 13 hours. Sadly. Get off my lawn. Just saying. He looks pissed about that. Great premise, though. I mean, kind of a shame. But if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, then click right here to see more.